to my channel. And you read that right. Today we are talking about the icon, the legend, and the moment, Joni Mitchell. This was my mother's shirt, so I do not know where it can be purchased. However, I will show it off to you now. I decided to talk about Joni today because I was listening to one of my many playlists and I heard the Song for Sharon. Went to Staten Island, Sharon, to buy myself a mandolin, which I think is a very underrated Joni Mitchell song. Comment below what your favorite Joni Mitchell album or song is. I'd love to know. So, before we get started, I wanted to share my beloved copy of Court and Spark. This was my mother's. And shout out to whoever Chris is because your phone number is written on this. If Chris wants to find me in the comments, did you know my mother, Marla? Talk to me. So I start with Court and Spark because it's probably my favorite Joni Mitchell album. I remember listening to Help Me. It was one of my first musical memories. I remember listening to it in the car with my parents. I first met Joni when I was probably, I want to say 4 or 5 years old, and that is because I would see her at our local deli in Beverly Glen Canyon. I would see her there. She kind of had like her usual table, her usual spot, and she would sit and smoke her cigarette. I thought she was like another being. She was just so beautiful and mysterious. Rewind! What?
You, Rio, as a little girl, you couldn't have been more than 5 or 6, 6 or 7. You got on Joni Mitchell's case about she had to give up smoking. Here you are, this little kid saying, Joni, you gotta stop that smoking.
No, I did not. Oh. And she was always very nice. I never felt like we were intruding. She was just a very welcoming, nice person. And I think the last time I met her was when I was like 13. My little cousin was with me having a complete meltdown, and I remember giving him a stern talking to, being like, you don't know that you're in the presence of greatness, like behave yourself. I'm an only child, so my cousins were like my temporary siblings that I would have those kind of fights with. Anyway, Joni would always ask what I'm listening to at the moment. Apparently, I don't remember this, but my mother told me I said this to her. She asked what I'm listening to and I said, you. Whoa, Rio, come on now. We would just have these nice little passing conversations. I never got a photo with her.
Wait, so there's no photo?
No. I painted a picture, Bradley.
However, you'll just have to take my word for it. And I want to close with showing this beautiful book that my godmother Liz, hi Liz if you are watching, that she gave me, Joni Mitchell, her early songs and drawings. Very cool to see these early workings. Here's Cactus Tree. And as we know, Joni also painted this beautiful self-portrait. I love you, Joni, wherever you may be, and thank you for tuning into my channel. Comment below if you have any other people, other stories that you'd like me to tell. Be sure to subscribe, and you can follow me on Instagram, TikTok. Everything is in my description below, and I will see you next time.